really giving everything they had. That roundhouse.
आजको प्रस्तुता म क्रान्ति सुब्बा नेपाल एचडी च्यानलबाट दर्शकवृन्दहरू नमस्कार. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are having different kind of episode. I have two new guests. One is from Nepalese community who was born in Hong Kong, grown up in Hong Kong, and studied in Hong Kong. He is a international Wushu player, Wushu and Muay Thai fitness professionals, and many more. He is today's our one of guests. His name is Praveen Bahadur Vishwakarma, or title Robin. I would like to welcome in this talk show Mr. Robin.
Hi, namaste, namaskar.
In the same way, I would like to welcome my another guest who is from China, but they were colleagues since study time in Baptist University. Her name is Lolita Yu. Please welcome to the show.
Yeah.
अब हामी कुरा गर्छौं. पहिला नेपालीमा कुरा गरौँ है. तपाईको तर्फबाट तपाईको नेपालीमा परिचय दिनुस् न त.
नमस्ते, मेरो नाम प्रवीण बहादुर विश्वकर्मा. म एउटा सान्दा वुशु अनि मुय थाई एथलीट छ. मुय थाई एथलीट हो. अनि म पनि एउटा मुय थाई कोच हो, सान्दा कोच. अनि म मान्छे हो.
ठिक छ.
Athlete and also someone who loves to teach and adds value to people's lives. And
Okay.
hopefully you can.
Thank you. Can you introduce yourself too? So to the audience.
Hello everyone. My name is Lolita Yu and I come from China. And I moved to Hong Kong for university education, and I met Praveen at university. We are classmates of the cultural studies major, and we learn the culture from each other. And I teach him Mandarin, and he teach me speak Nepali. Namaste, namaskar.
दर्शकवृन्द, उहाँ चीनबाट आउनु भएको छ. उहाँहरुको भेट चाहिँ युनिभर्सिटीमा भयो. त्यसपछि उहाँहरु चाहिँ एउटा बेस्ट फ्रेन्ड, गुड फ्रेन्ड, मेबी लाइफ पार्टनरको रूपमा पनि इन फ्युचरमा उहाँहरु चाहिँ बस्नु पनि सक्नुहुन्छ. ठीक छ. अब हामी कुरा गर्दै जाउँ. कुरा गर्ने क्रममै अरु कुराहरु भनौँ. तपाईले नेपाली तपाई नेपाली नै हो नि हैन?
हजुर.
ओके. अनि के रे नेपाली कसरी सिक्नु भयो त? अथवा कसरी किन सिक्नु भएन
Properly सिक्नु. अनि
okay, you can talk either English or Nepalese. I can translate.
नेपाली साथी बेट्ने पर्छ. अनि बेट्ने चाहन्छ.
Okay.
बेट्ने चाहन्छ. यस्तो.
Yeah. Why?
ग्रामर धेरै खर्च.
Why you did not learn Nepalese as a being Nepalese?
Because I mean, that time when I was younger, right? And dad worked, and then
You were born in Hong Kong, right?
born in Hong Kong, and dad was working, and he loves his children, and then I have to study in an international school, and then he wanted me to focus on English first, and then usually dads have to work and then when my mom is with me, usually speaking in Cantonese. And then often, even with mom, even if she scolds you, is in Cantonese, and then you learn Cantonese much quicker. But then Nepalese, I realized that I just want to understand more about people and then the culture, their characteristics.
Okay.
And,
Okay. Stop it. दर्शकवृन्द, उहाँ हङकङमै जन्मनु भयो हैन? अब यहाँ चाहिँ सुरुको अब 95 मा जन्मनु भएको छ उहाँ हैन? अब यहाँको चाहिँ पहिलो पुस्ताको यङ जेनेरेसनहरुमा त्यतिखेर नेपाली शिक्षा इन्ट्री भएको थिएन. हैन त्यो हुँदाखेरि त्यो बेलामा उहाँ पढ्नु भएछ जसले गर्दाखेरि अब अंग्रेजी स्कुलमा पढ्ने अनि क्यान्टोनिज भाषा घरमा पनि बोल्ने त्यसपछि इंग्लिश के नेपाली भाषा उहाँको मिस भएछ हैन अब उहाँ को हुनुहुन्छ भनेर अर्को परिचय पनि म दिन्छु उहाँ हङकङको सबैभन्दा पुराना व्यवसायी त्रिलोक विश्वकर्मा ज्यूको सुपुत्र अथवा छोरा हुनुहुन्छ हैन okay so you didn't feel any awkward situation by not knowing or speaking Nepalese well?
Actually, pretty awkward. But then I mean, I love to go into like, especially Nepalese restaurants and make friends and with Nepalese friends, and then they're pretty surprised, like, oh, you're from Nepal? Yeah, I am. Why don't you speak Nepalese? And then I'm like, well, namaste, aramay. That's it. But I can't go too much, you know. I mean, deep conversations. म अलिअलि आउँछ धेरै धेरै कुरा गाउँदैन तर म धेरै पनि नेपाली पनि सिक्नुपर्छ
ओके
म कोसिस कुरा गर्नु तर थोरै थोरै
डु यु नो हाउ टु रिड
आउँदैन
ओके त्यो समयमा नेपाली भाषा स्कुलमा थिएन हैन हङकङको स्कुलमा
छैन
ओके you miss Nepalese language because there is no syllables in Nepalese syllables in school like now
and now have
yeah maybe optional
maybe
optional
and I haven't like not much chances to practice but I would love to practice more.
Okay. Do you feel any like a foreignness by not speaking?
I mean, when I speak in Nepalese, I kind of feel that I'm talking for the sake of talking because I'm trying to find the words and I want to focus on using and practicing the words, but I'm not literally giving out myself, like expressing myself, because usually language is something, but expression is another thing. Like martial arts, you don't speak, you do, and I mean that's the characteristics. Like even for Nepalese, some people, anyone can speak Nepalese, but characteristics is the first thing. Like characteristics of loyalty, honesty. That is something that we can do.
You count as Nepalese, right?
Like characteristics.
Yeah, characteristic. You have a blood of Nepalese, so you cannot be others. Other way around, right?
Spirit as well.
Yeah. So did you teach her Nepalese language?
Yeah, but I'm just worried that if she says every Nepalese that I taught.
Namaskar, Sanjay Cha. Ali Ali.
Okay.
अलिअलि
त्यसो भएदेखि एउटा कुरा गरौँ न त जस्तै अब तपाईहरुको जेनेरेसन हैन your generation is not learning Nepalese. After your generation, maybe we lost our language.
I have to learn, but it will take some time because I'm learning after, like from mother tongue after, right? And I can pick up certain personality traits when I learn a new language, and it's something that I'm looking forward to do.
Okay, so that means your priority gonna be learn and study Nepalese language, so your other generation will be carry on.
Like I can,
and your identity would not be in jeopardy in future, right?
At least for speaking.
Okay.
For speaking, but for writing, I'm pretty interested in Sanskrit actually.
Oh really?
But I can't even do Nepalese. How can I do Sanskrit? But I'm interested.
Yeah, Sanskrit is a very classical language, and it is almost dead.
Vedic
people
knowledge.
Yeah, Vedic.
Because the thing I respect about Vedic, right, Sanskrit is like there's no separation among people. Everyone is one. There's no identity.
We'll talk about it later. Okay. नेपालीमा गाउन आउँछ गीत गाउन आउँछ
गाउन आउँछ लाइक सिंगिङ हजुर तिमी पनि आउँछ अलिअलि
पालै गाउन you sing first and she also sing.
Okay, म सिंगिङ कुन गीत
कुन मन पर्छ तपाईलाई?
Okay. कति बसो माइतीकै कौसीमा हो माइतीकै कौसीमा लाग्छ र कहाँ पाकेको लोसीमा मैले के गर्नु तिमी आउँछ के अर्को बे गर्नु तिमी आउँछ के नआउको नगर्नु
Hey, do you know what does it mean? The word?
你过来，不是的话我找别的，这样的意思，开玩笑，去我自己沾了，走。
快啲問我第二個。
Okay. Okay. Lolita, do you also sing a Nepalese song or any?
I cannot.
Not yet.
Not
She
yet.
sings a lot of songs that even one mantra actually. She knows the mantra.
Mantra? Oh, can you? Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Of course, she knows a lot of Chinese songs.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you love to sing also?
Yeah.
We are eager to hear some Chinese song.
Chinese song.
Yeah.
Like, you mean Mandarin or Cantonese or something?
Any like
The one
which
most
is good for you?
For your liking.
Like you used to sing and your favorite, you know, as if without that singing that song you cannot live.
你是不是像我在太阳下低头，流着汗水默默辛苦地工作？你是不是像我曾经茫然失措，一次一次徘徊在十字街头
Oh, good. So what does it mean? It's classical or pop or
Pop.
pop. Okay. So okay, we move on. Okay, त्यसपछाडि तपाईले नि जस्तै एज यु रिमेम्बर हैन यो स्पोर्टतिर चाहिँ तपाईको कसरी ध्यान गयो? But means your attention, how your interest generated towards martial arts.
I was speaking in English lah.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Because to me, I don't see martial arts as a sport. I see martial art as an art, something to express yourself. And the way, because I see martial art is that I learned it at first to overcome everything in life.
What
right?
age you remember you have an interest in sports?
Well, first of all, when I was younger, you get beaten up a lot, right? When you're young, and then when you're a kid, you got a big mouth, right?
Like a 7 years old,
Arrogant.
right?
No, I think 13 or 14.
13, 14,
You're very
right.
arrogant.
Okay.
So of course people are gonna get you, but that's good. It's something that's life, right? It's life. The reason why I learned martial art was because I was bullied, but it's as well as like your reaction towards things, right? So then when you
were bullied by your colleague?
some
Because you look thin, that's why? And lean?
maybe no, not just medium. We don't now. They're my friends actually.
Oh, okay.
They're my friends, but in the past, bullying. Well, it depends on how you see it. It can either break you down or it can strengthen you like it never can. Like nothing else can. So at the beginning, right, when I first learned martial art, I was very still because I remember when fighting as well. Like I tried, you want to fight, but you're fearful because I was a kid. And then afterwards, when I get back at home, I was like, oh wow, so many ideas come to my mind. Like I could have done this, I could have said that, I could have fight like this, I should have done that. But you know, it's like your mentality.
Okay.
Like martial arts is about self-understanding.
Okay. Why you choose Wushu rather than other Taekwondo, Karate?
Wushu other than Taekwondo and Karate.
Yeah.
Practicality, you see. Like Wushu consists of Western boxing, some but not all.
Wushu is derived from
depending
Japan,
on the person.
right?
No, actually divided from it's like China, but at the same time martial art is like international as well, and it's China. Taekwondo, Korea, Muay Thai, Thailand. You know, it's like everything. So pretty much like integrating every knowledge into one, because for a Taekwondo player, long distance you're good, right?
You mean Wushu is the whole package?
Yeah, like
Of the
it's
all
like a
mixed
package.
Mixed bag?
It's a good package, like because you wrestle very quickly. There's a time limit. Pam, you throw them, but then there's no groundwork. You see, so that's something I'm looking forward to learning on the fighting on the ground.
Fighting in the ground,
Yeah,
that means
ground game.
Wushu.
No. Wushu is just like boxing, kicking, and wrestling.
That's why you choose another like a taekwondo and Muay
I
Thai.
learned Taekwondo just to improve specific techniques. For example, the back kick, the reverse kick,
Oh.
certain side kick, and it's implemented. It's within Wushu because I was training in Anhui, China for quite some time.
Oh. From what age you start to learn Wushu?
I started learning when I was 15.
You asked your father to let you join or what?
Oh, actually, my dad didn't really like me to fight around because you see, he really loves his kid, so he's a very loving dad. He does not like violence, and then I mean, I don't agree with violence, but if you never experience violence, you wouldn't understand what it is. So, what gives me the right to, let's say, forsake violence if I don't feel it? And then I want to be able to understand why I get beaten up, why I couldn't utilize what I have and apply my skills in reality at that moment. What is blocking me, myself, my ego, my inability to focus and be with the situation and react on time. So that's what I realized and learned from martial arts. That's the
Is there any patterns you can show?
patterns. Not patterns, but sorry.
What you can show for the audience so that they can get to know also what you're gonna need to do.
So, can I stand up?
Yeah, sure.
Pretty much the only pattern I'm going to show, right?
Yeah.
Depending on what they're standing. If they're standing like this, you can. Oh, sorry. You can notice their stance. So one of the most practical things you can do, I'm going to show you. It's magical. Bam! That's it, man. That's it. Bam! That's it. Just bam, bam. You know, bam, hey. Quick things. You don't have to do step 1, catch your hand. Step 2, catch this. Step 3. No such things. Reality is practical. Means like it's like action, reaction. You know, you no need to think. Just be of it. Because if you think, you're in the middle, right? But either it comes, you go. That's it. And it's about keeping distance, the range of distance. Keeping, for example, you're far, stay far, you know. When you're close, go close. But when you're hesitating, thinking in other things, then you're in the middle. It's like meditation, you know. Meditation, when you're focused, you're so focused. But when you're not, your mind is flying here, it's flying there, and you're not.
So it means the more fastest you become, the better.
Well,
you can
timing.
Opponent also do the same. So how do you?
It's about catching the timing of your opponent by not being confused by your own mind, and you're going to be able to see what the opponent thinks and predict him by not trying to predict him, but by letting go of your own mind so that you can observe your mind and observe the opponent.
So if
there's no mind.
If your mind is fast, then you can do better. That mean. If you grasp,
there is no such thing as
speed.
I mean, to be very honest, like there is no such thing as a fast or slow. Fast is dualistic concepts. It's about what is fast. Fast is like you can reach the point and a set time, right? So pretty much it's about your accuracy, your timing, your precision. Because fast is just a concept. It's not every time you have to be fast. If you're too overly obsessed with one concept of being fast, then you become slow.
Like Bruce Lee is the fastest one we ever known.
Oh, he's really fast.
Yeah, really fast.
He's like one of the fastest person to. Yeah, he's one of the fastest.
But he died young because of his aggressiveness.
There's so many
vigority
theories of why he died. Actually, some people say that he died. Maybe perhaps someone dosed him. Illuminati. His son died at the same date, a year after him. Who knows?
But that's mystical.
That's so mystical because he's too famous and he's someone that's very.
Until now, the investigation cannot be decoded. How
I was not even born when he was alive, so I can't tell. I was not there.
Okay.
But I wouldn't. But what I can feel from him, that how he died was not important, but the message he conveyed for the new people, what we can learn from him.
Okay. Have you ever imagined you can be a champion like this, holding a big belts?
Well, it's actually everyone can be a champion. This is just a belt. You see, it's just like everyone can do it. It's a matter of what you focus in your time. There's nothing. I'm not proud of anything actually.
Oh, really?
But I'm happy and grateful for it because You see, everyone, if in the right circumstances, if they set their mind to do something, you have every potential within yourself to do whatever you set your mind to. But to me, that's what I set my mind to being a fighter. So I should get this belt. If I set my mind to be a swimmer, then that I'll be a swimmer, right? I will get the medals. So it's something to be grateful, but not proud.
Okay, let's start from this belt is earliest or this one is
Well, this belt is earlier, but it's
earlier?
Mm.
Okay, if we go through your chronology, from what age you started to involve in competition?
At the age of 16.
16.
Actually 15. First time
Okay.
first time fighting.
So what age you got it? This one?
I got this at the age of nearby maybe 22 or something. But this belt is just like a competition organized in Taiwan.
This one is was organized in Taiwan.
Mm.
Okay. What is the name of this belt?
It's called Sunrise. So it's
So how many players were involved in this game?
I think around 20, but I can't exactly remember.
20
It
countries.
was not countries. Maybe quite a few, but around 20. I can't exactly remember. It's a while ago.
Which one is your first winning moment?
My first winning moment. Actually, I truly believe I won in a world championships. Actually, World Wushu Championships. Year 2015. 13th Wushu. I think 13th or 12th. 13th World Wushu Championships in Jakarta, Indonesia, and because I really admired my colleagues who were national team fighters, and then I wanted to be like them. So then, what I set my intention to be, and then after that, I saw them winning. But it had been some time before Hong Kong ever won a game, and then I was thinking, wow, so many times we have lost. Because the old fighters, they left. So it's been a while since Hong Kong won anything in Wushu Sanda. And then I was also in Hong Kong. They focused a lot on Muay Thai and a lot on Sanda. So then the techniques are different, and then we only get to go to China for some time for practice, right? So then when I have to utilize everything, like mix both together and fight against people who fight only Sanda.
Okay, 13th World Wushu Championships, Indonesia, Jakarta, 2015. Is that what you are talking?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the greatest achievement you ever had from your count?
To my feeling,
to your feeling.
Because I really put my everything in that fight.
Oh, really?
I never fought with so much like live or die,
Okay, how was the feeling
First time
when
fight.
you won that time?
I was like,
can you recall?
just kill him. I just treat this like a fight that for the first time, what I came here for. I started fighting because I wanted to overcome myself. I wanted to overcome my fears. So I took that as an opportunity to overcome myself. And I just became somebody I wasn't. Because there is no me in martial art. There's no such thing as me. I mean, who am I? If there's a me, then there's a limited concept of who I am. Just let go of the concept and just be action, reaction, fight, and acceptance and reasoning, and you start to
that means
connection. That's different.
Who am I? You would like to come over from the thinking of who you are.
Self-liberation.
Self-liberation. Self-liberation. So
liberation. Sorry.
Okay, you had everyone has a fear, right?
Everyone has a fear.
You would like to conquer your own fear.
Yeah.
Okay, and you did it to some degree.
To some degree, but I mustn't be. It's like an experience, right? I should not be overly obsessed with fear, or it's just something that I have went through to understand myself.
That means fighting or martial arts means
part of my life.
To conquer yourself, not others.
Yeah, basically there are no others. They are part of who I am. They make me.
But physically you fight for the soul, but you are fighting with yourself.
Show, but I'm actually fighting myself.
All right. Wow.
That's what the power comes from.
Your philosophy is great.
I mean, there's no other. When we think there's an other, we can't focus.
No. many conventional fighter won't think this way, okay?
Oh.
They just want to win the belt and wanna be a celebrity like that, man. Means superficial, right?
Nowadays, it's very hard because you see, in the past when I was young, you fight Wushu championships. That's much more. Nowadays, you have when there's fame involved, if there's money involved, the mentality is very easy to change. So it's something that we have to really focus upon.
दर्शक पनि तपाईहरुलाई अलिकति अंग्रेजीमा मात्रै हामीले बोलेको गर्दा के रे तपाईलाई वाक्क लाग्यो होला हैन जिजो पनि लाग्यो होला उनले चाहिँ अब मार्शल आर्ट अथवा कुनै पनि खेल या कम्पिटिसन कुनै पनि अब यस्तो चाहिँ मारधाडको खेलहरु चाहिँ वास्तवमा उनको भनाइ चाहिँ के छ भने मानिसले कराटे खेल्छ ताइक्वान्डो खेल्छ उसको विरोधीलाई जित्नको निमित्त हैन पछार्नको निमित्त तर त्यो होइन रहेछ उनको बुझाइमा उनले आफैलाई जित्नको निमित्त आफूमा भित्र भएको भयलाई जित्नको निमित्त उनले यो विधालाई रोजेका रहेछन् र उनले एउटा अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय स्तरको ठूलो गेम 2015 मा हैन जितेका छन् र त्यतिखेर आफैमाथि उसले विजय गरेको जस्तो उनलाई लागेको उहाँले बताउनु भयो हामी अगाडि बढ्छौं Okay, how did you meet her? She's beautiful.
I met her in school because I was late for class, and then I saw if anyone looked more, comfortable to sit with, and then I was like, oh, can I sit next to you? And then she was like, yeah. And
okay,
I just fell in.
Okay, that is the first time you met.
Yeah.
Right, and who proposed first?
You want to say it
as a girlfriend or boyfriend? Okay, I go with her first. Okay. You came to Hong Kong to study, and you studied in Baptist University.
Yeah.
And you first time met him, right?
Yeah.
How many years ago?
Like 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
And do you remember how you got to know him?
How I got to know him?
Yeah.
I feel very curious to him, and
his looks, his appearance.
Yeah.
Character.
But he's from different culture, right? You don't feel any any difficulties to be with him as a friend or what? But what's your first impression regarding him?
Handsome.
Okay. So who is the one proposed first to be his friend or lover?
Me.
I'll just say I did, but she's the stronger one.
Oh,
she wins.
Okay.
She wins.
But is he a good man?
No.
What kind of things do you like of him much? Good thing first. He's caring,
crazy,
loving,
crazy like you. We're both crazy.
It makes me feel peaceful.
Oh, okay.
Because us and artists is not a good generation for writer. I'm a writer, so when I face the camera, I feel overstimulation because how a writer works, we just hide in the corner and observe everything and try to write it down. So when you ask me question, I feel super nervous because this is not how a writer works. So I feel
okay.
Sorry.
Okay. By the way, उहाँको नाम चाहिँ ललिता हो अनि उनी चाहिँ लेखिका पनि हुन् उनले चाहिँ लेख्छिन् पनि उनी चाहिँ पियानो टिचर पनि हुन् हैन त्यो हुँदाखेरि अब उनको लेखनकै बारेमा अलिकति कुरा गरौँ न त उनलाई चाहिँ कविताहरु लेख्नुपर्छ You used to write what genre? Poems, right? Poetry.
Yeah, I write poetry, fiction, and have them published at magazines and journals.
Okay, उनको चाहिँ कविताहरु पत्रिकाहरुमा निस्किसकेको छ उनले भन्दै छिन्. Do you remember any poetry you can say?
Do you remember the in Miranda? Do you remember the?
Oh yeah, that's one poetry that we read in school.
Okay.
We read in school.
So if you ask me Chinese,
Yeah,
Chinese poetry much better. Her strong language.
汉皇重色思倾国，御宇多年求不得。杨家有女初长成，养在深闺人未识。天生丽质难自弃，一朝选在君王侧。回眸一笑百媚生，柳宫粉黛无颜色。
Okay, can you translate it or he will translate it?
哦，他不懂。
Actually, I not easy for me to.
Okay, you translate it. Just
There is an emperor at Han Dynasty,
Hmm.
and he loves beautiful girls. And oh, sorry, it's not easy for me to translate.
Okay.
Not so easy.
Okay,
Not so easy.
that's fine. Okay, then you are a music teacher as well, right?
Yeah, I teach piano.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how you were interested in piano at first?
When I was 5 years old, and my neighborhood there is a little girl. She play piano, and I asked my mom, can I try? So my mom said yes. So you go lah. But I play for 2 years, 3 years. I feel it's very boring, and I told my mom I don't want to continue. But my mom said you have to go on. So this is how a Chinese child. This is the Chinese way to be raised up. Just go on, practice piano every day. In my childhood, in my primary school time, and I'm the only child. Other children play outside, and only me practice piano at home. So this is the way how a Chinese child be raised up.
दर्शक पनि उनी चाहिँ चाइनाको डोङवान भन्ने ठाउँबाट हुन् उनले उनको रुचि पियानोमा थियो र सानैदेखि उनले सिकेकिन् र जस्तै अब पियानो अथवा कुनै पनि चिज सिकाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ आमा बाबाहरूले अलिकति स्ट्रिक्ट साथ चाहिँ सिकाउने कुरो उनले गरिन् हैन How often do you come Hong Kong to see him or study?
Nowadays to see him.
So okay, tell me his bad part. What do you don't like of him, so that he can improve more?
Everything you say is like, feel free. So say something like.
He has not have any bad thing. He's
情
perfect.
人眼里出西施。
Oh yeah, like when you love someone, you see everything bad that's good.
Wow, nice. That's
Maybe my smell, but you didn't even like it.
that's a nice analogy. Like a if you once you like it, you like forever.
Yeah.
Right? So that's very positive thinking. Okay. So हामी कता जाउँ भने अब तपाईको हामी अब यसरी जाउँ न कसरी जाउँ भने The first China Taishan International Wushu Festival, China.
Oh,
यो चाहिँ कहिले हो?
yo, धेरै पहिला छ. Before, long time before.
Okay. यसको कुनै memory? Do you remember any memories of this time?
Well, it was one of the first few times I went for an international competition. I did manage to, yeah, actually, I have some memories. I actually put my whole self into the fight because I was inexperienced that time. Like I didn't have much professional training, and but I was still fighting, so I didn't mind. I mean, I went up against someone who was fighting. I mean, he said he was under, you know, sometimes in China, right? They say your age, you can change your age, right? I was under like 17, and he was around maybe 20 something, but
Wow.
he was a university student. But he went back to maybe fight on like the same, not sure, like, because he was like, I haven't fought Wushu for 3 years, but then he was actually much ahead of me. So I mean, the first time I fought was like, I was focusing a lot upon techniques, getting the techniques right. but at the same time, I really wanted to fight. But I just didn't have the precision. I didn't know the distance, the awareness, when to kick, when to punch. I think it was in my mind, but I was not with the opponent. You see, I was too into my own style of thinking, but I was not dancing with him.
Okay.
Because in martial art, it's like a dance.
Okay, so that time, what you are trying to say is you are not quite mature in that field.
Not so mature yet.
Yeah.
Far from.
But he was mature and perfect than you.
Yeah.
And you are under learning process.
I fought 2 times actually. The first person was not as strong, but I managed to win the first fight actually.
Oh, you were the winner.
I won the first fight, and then and then that's why I got the silver medal. But then and then after that I lost to the stronger guy. But you know,
Okay.
he made me learn. He made me learn, so I was happy for the loss.
Okay, so which one is the lost game? Second one.
Second one.
Okay. So, how do you feel when you lost the game?
I felt like what happened, and then after that I just remember now. And we remember afterwards, because that time I thought, I was like, whoa. I kind of lost pretty quickly, because I didn't knew. I was not organized, you know, I was not prepared to fight. And when I went up, and then I just got.
Okay. So 7th Asian Junior Wushu Championship.
Oh, that
Makati City in Philippines.
Makati City in Philippines was very young as well. 18.
Oh.
Not too young, but I was suffering from an injury, a 3rd-degree muscle tear. But that's how I met Bishal Dai from and Yuvaraj Guru from Nepal. And they're very. I mean, that's how I met him, and that's how I met the Buddha Prakash Wushu Guan, the Nepalese Wushu team.
Oh, you met a lot of Nepalese. Okay. So, okay, this one in the Makati City, you were the winner. Fourth.
I couldn't really fight that time actually, but I still went to fight. I went on stage, but then I tried my best, but I couldn't because I couldn't walk.
Okay.
Like got a very thick muscle tear in my left leg, like a 3rd-degree muscle tear.
Wow.
And one leg was big, one leg was small.
Okay.
That time.
उनले धेरै म्याचहरुमा खेलेका छन्. म 1 by 1 कुन म्याचमा खेलेका छन् भन्ने कुरामा चाहिँ यो चाहिँ फिलिपिनमा उनले खेलेका हुन्. It is international, right?
Yep, it was an international.
अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय स्तरकै खेलहरुमा उनले भाग लिएका छन्.
But you learn a lot. धेरै
सिकेका छन् उनले स्टेप बाइ स्टेप जाने क्रममा. Okay, we would like to listen another song from you.
Another song, Nepalese song. Okay.
Yeah.
I love the certain songs. I want to get into the feeling of it. तिम्रो न्यारो अङ्गालोको माया सारे रहिरहोस् तिम्रो जीवन सारे सधैँ परिरहोस् आउँदै जाँदै गर्नु यो जीवनमा कतै टाढा नहोस् तिमी जीवनका तेरो यो दुःखहरूमा नबिर्सिदिनु परि आउँदै जाँदै नेपाली भाषालाई तपाईले पछि मास्टरिङ गरेर गीत पनि गाउने विचार छ कि रेकर्ड गर्ने विचार छ कि छैन? Master? Do you want to make your own record after mastering Nepalese language? Because your pronunciation is not as good as native speaker of Nepalese. I have to learn. Like I need to correct. Do you have any plan to record your song? Whoa! In future? Maybe. Why not? Definitely. If there's a chance to. Yeah, definitely. Okay, Miss Lolita, would you like to sing a song for us too?
Sing a song?
Yeah.
What song?
Any song.
Any song?
Like.
Chinese song?
Chinese, English, whatever. Because this is an international forum.
春花秋月何时了？往事知多少？小楼昨夜又东风，故国不堪回首月明中。雕栏玉砌应犹在，只是朱颜改。问君能有几多愁？恰似一江春水向东流。恰似一江春水向东流。
Okay, thank you so much for giving us different taste of song. Okay, we go on now. Next is Sport Accord World Combat Game, Russia, Petersburg, 2013, 70 kg, bronze medalist. काश्य पदक विजेता पनि रहेछन् 2013 सालको उनी रसियामा गएर पिटर्सबर्गमा खेलेका रहेछन्. What is this? What kind? Can you tell me?
International game for world combat sports, and it consisted of pretty few countries, like mostly I said Russia, Iran, Romania, France. Different countries, and yeah, we went there for a competition. It was one of the. I thought I was in Europe, and then later I realized it was actually in Asia. Like,
Oh,
because Russia, I'm not sure if it's Europe or Asia.
Okay, so any memorable moment of that time?
Because I still had my injury that time.
Okay,
Still had the left leg injuries.
all right.
So,
But regardless of injury, why your club insisted you to participate?
I wasn't recovering yet, but still, like I was at the age where I was. I mean, I could have rested. I mean, there were some difficulties, you see, because I should have.
But you choose to fight. You have chosen to
like,
fight.
At the time of injury, I should have returned to Hong Kong for some treatment. But then that didn't happen. So I was training with the but then still,
But you had a pretty much strong warrior spirit.
Yeah.
Regardless of your injury, you decided to move
Because
on.
there was some challenge that the world, they thrown at you, right? And I was like, you either the worst case scenario, just for a joke, worst case scenario, you'll die, right?
Yeah.
Just a joke, Kokali spirit, you'll die, right? But after you die, there's no fear. So what you fear of? Nothing to be scared of, right? Most worst case scenario, you're gonna die. But after you die, you're not gonna be scared.
Okay. Okay.
That is like the kind of joke we all usually.
So we can say that you are a risk taker.
Risk taker, yeah, risk taker perhaps. Sometimes, depending on the situation.
Because you gamble your life, man.
Depending on.
You gamble your life because you got an injury, right?
Yeah, but then it's like depending on what I do, sometimes it's a strong point. I mean, I feel like that
maybe you would like to test your own weakness too that time.
Yeah.
When you are in the low point or weak point, whether you can fight or not. What happened to your fighting spirit? You want to test it so far, then you gave a try.
Definitely.
Can we say this way or what?
Sorry. It's like never giving in and just putting all your effort. Like sorry. Never getting in and using all means for the ends. You see.
Yeah, you looks like a relentless fighter, no matter how badly you are injured, right?
Because
that's why you achieved a lot in this age of 24. Okay, we salute you, man. Okay, next is the 13th World Wushu Championship.
Yeah, I was working.
Indonesia. Okay, this is 2015, right?
2015.
That's great. Amra Praveen Bahadur Vishwakarma चाहिँ रियल फाइटर हुनुहुँदो रहेछ साँच्चैकै खेलाडी हैन जस्तै उहाँ घाइते हुनुहुन्थ्यो नि त घाइते भएको बेला त रेस्ट गर्नु पर्थ्यो नि त हैन तर उहाँ चाहिँ त्यो जानुभयो खेल्नुभयो हैन एकदम उहाँमा चाहिँ एउटा पक्का एउटा गोर्खालीको रगत रहेछ भनेर हामीले बुझ्नुपर्दछ र उहाँले चाहिँ एउटा अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय स्तरको खेल खेलेर आज हङकङ जस्तो व्यस्त सहरमा हैन नेपालीको नाम उच्च गराउनु भएको छ हैन त्यो भएर यो एउटा गर्वको कुरो हो जसले गर्दा आज हामीले उहाँसँग प्रत्यक्ष वार्ता गर्न सकिरहेका छौं Okay, tell me about this championship held in Indonesia.
Indonesia.
2050. This time you were totally recovered, right?
Totally recovered, and I was well prepared. Actually, I was training a long time and received professional training in Anhui, and also fought a lot of I fought a lot of times before actually going on the stage. So then I had real combat experience. Like they have like a spar. It's not like sparring, but they had some mini competitions like against top level players beforehand, and I even sometimes my mentality was that even because wushu is like sometimes a point game as well. My mentality was that even if I lose, you're gonna get hurt. I'm gonna injure you, seriously, because that's what fighting is about. I'm not gonna lie to myself and say, hey, I won you by points. You know, I mean, even if I lose, you're gonna lose with me. Even if I win, though, we both learn.
This is a real fighting spirit, you know.
Kind of. I think.
Yeah.
I wish I would continue. I would continue that teaching, because when I've noticed one thing though, like when you grow older, like your priorities change. You have to think about your family, right? You have to take care of it. But then, as a fighter on the stage, you have to like put your life at stake. But at the same time, it's like that's what you live for. You know, what's the purpose? To overcome yourself, right? Yeah, otherwise, there's no point of living. So you have to have that mentality to win. If you think too much about what happens if I lose, the consequences, you can't react on time. You see?
If you based on your concentration in the losing side,
just forget everything and just be with the present moment, then you have a chance of winning.
Means you need to focus on the winning paradigm.
No winning, no losing, just fight.
Just fight.
And fight the game and enjoy the moment, the experience through just fighting and hitting the target at the right time. And yeah.
Wow.
That's it.
That's looks like a
winning and
power
losing
of now.
is like winning
power of now.
Yeah, we win ourselves. But people, how they predict you win or lose. Some people like in fight. Some judges, they like to see you fight inside, especially in Muay Thai in Hong Kong. They like in fight. Some people, they like technical fights, like in the villages in Thailand. But some people gamble, they like to go in. So you never know what people are going to tell. You don't, if you think about, because everything we do, there's an ego, you see.
Yeah.
And what we want to do is to concentrate, to let go and realize who we really are and not be distracted by our mind, our ego. It's like singing. When you sing, when you think about how people, like when you're singing a melody, you're listening to yourself, you're singing. That's something I learned from a very great, very nice teacher in ISKCON, right? He taught me, he was like, when you're singing, you are listening and singing, listening or playing an instrument.
Okay, this time how old were you? 19 or 20? Jakarta.
Jakarta, I was 21.
21 already.
20.
Okay. Okay. So you used to bring Lolita with you when there was.
No, I didn't know her then until after.
What? Someone?
Jakarta, Indonesia. I didn't know you then.
Oh.
Lolita, you knew already that he was a fighter. He was a champion. You already knew it when you saw him.
No, he's just my classmate, but he's very interesting.
दर्शकवृन्द हामी फेरि कन्टिन्यू गर्छौँ र उहाँको बारेमा हामीले उहाँले कतिवटा गेम कुन गेम खेल्नुभयो र जित्नुभयो भन्ने कुरोमा हामी फोकस छौँ हामी अघि जाकर्तामा पुगेको थियौँ अब हामी जान्छौँ Okay, let's talk about the certified representative of Samsung Hong Kong Most Promising Sport Stars Award for Wushu 2015. Okay, this also happened in 2015, same year.
Oh yeah. It's just the award. Like they award you for like I think the organization, the government, they also give sponsorships to if your organization can gather your athletes and show the ones who achieve something and get something.
Oh. So in all games, you are representing Hong Kong, right?
Yeah.
You are
Except for the champion belt for Nepal. This belt is I represented like I said Nepalese. I used the Nepal flag. But at the same time, it was not like a official government. Like it was not something. It's professional fight. You see, professional fight here. It's not like a Wushu championship or Asian game like this.
Okay, all other games are mostly representative as a Hong Kong, right? Hong Kong. You represent Hong Kong. Okay, you are the champion from Hong Kong. Whole Hong Kong, I mean.
Yep.
Okay, that's great. So, any assistance or cooperation from government level?
They have a Hong Kong. They still currently have a Hong Kong Wushu union.
Okay, अर्को चाहिँ छ तपाईको द 9th एशियन वुशु च्याम्पियनशिप ताइवान ताइपे 2016.
9th Taipei.
यो चाहिँ ताइपेमा भएको थियो हैन?
ताइपे.
यो चाहिँ कुन लेभलको हो यो चाहिँ 9th भनेको त 9th वुशु च्याम्पियनशिप पनि हङकङबाटै तपाईँ जानुभयो?
हङकङबाट जानु. तर यो लेभल पनि धेरै high cha. But that time I lost overweight. I was too under. I lost too much. I cut too much weight in a short time. Okay. Because I was supposed to fight that time 70. Because wushu you have to be like strong, right? Big. You can wrestling, right? But I lost too much weight, so I didn't really do well on that time.
Okay.
I lost like around 11 kgs or 12 kgs.
Why you lost that big?
12 kgs within. Because there's a limited amount of people who can fight at that time in the category, the weight category.
So you are losing your weight deliberately to fit in that levels fight.
Yeah, but it's not my weight because I don't usually perform well that time in the very low, because it was too rushed for me to lose weight. But then I tried my best, because the time, not even 1 month. And then I had to go under maybe 12 kilos or something.
But whenever you lost your weight, that time you lost your energy too.
Yeah, a lot of energy. So it's very hard to concentrate during the fight. When you don't have energy, it's so hard to focus.
But is the method, the way you applied, is good enough?
I still went for it.
Sometimes that kind of challenge also come. You need to shed your weight and go.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was like everything challenge. It doesn't sound professional, but it's something that strengthens your determination.
But that kind of sports is going on. Anyhow, you need to represent our participants. That's the point. That's why you need to.
I could have chosen to back out, but I didn't, because I could have backed out, right? But then that time, what I thought to myself was
your club will force you.
No, but the winning chance is low. So what I can do is just to overcome myself and just do it.
So you give up the dream of something.
Yeah, because
then just you.
I had a bro, but he had also a injury that time from a fight in Hong Kong, and he wasn't ready to like fight because we have a similar weight, right? So then he fought in that lower weight category. No, he fought in a higher weight category, and I went down the weight to fight.
You used to fight in what category of weight?
For Wushu Sand, actually 70 that time.
Okay, 70. But this was 65, right?
65, but I had to go down there in a short time.
Okay.
But now I'm actually lighter though.
Okay, what's the weight of now?
Now I'm actually like to cut, right? Now I'm just 72.
Okay, 72.
So I can go down to 65 much easier.
तपाईको यो के रहेछ भने तपाईको अब फाइट चाहिँ वेटको हुन्छ नि त हैन, लाइट वेट हेभी वेट हुन्छ. 65 को मा चाहिँ उनी म्याच गर्छन् हैन. अब 65 को म्याचमा चाहिँ उनले चाहिँ अब how many kilos that time you were?
Around 12 kilos, 11 to 12 kilos.
12
within not even 1 month, under 1 month.
एक महिना भित्र 12 किलो घटाएर खेलमा जाँदाखेरि त्यत्रो मासु किलो घटाउँदाखेरि तपाईँको ज्यानै खाला कुरो हुन्छ एक तपाईँको भएको पावर पनि सकिन्छ हैन त्यति हुँदा हुँदै नि उनले घटाएर गएर खेले हैन किनभने उनमा त्यो एउटा फाइटिङ स्पिरिट एउटा योद्धामा हुनुपर्ने एउटा हैन जोस जागर भएर नै उनले त्यो गर्न सके हैन त्यो रहेछ एउटा कुरो हैन त्यसपछि उनले चाहिँ धेरै चाहिँ तपाईँको यहाँ अब जितेका छन् गेमहरू पनि धेरै खेलेछ अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय स्तरको हैन त्यो हुँदाखेरि अर्को चाहिँ छ सर्टिफाइड रिप्रेजेन्टेटिभ स्यामसङ हङकङ मोस्ट प्रोमिजिङ स्पोर्ट्स स्टार्स एवार्ड वुसु 2016 what is this
Wushu 2016.
yeah 16 Samsung Hong Kong most
it's like
promising.
they also it's like a supporting.
Okay, you were awarded Hong Kong most promising sports stars. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hong Kong को most promising star भनेपछि हैन तपाईको यो चाहिँ अब हङकङको एउटा उदीयमान हैन एउटा तारा नक्षत्र को पुरस्कार पनि उनले पाएका छन् 2016 मा हैन त्यसैले अर्को छ तपाईको द 29th Summer Universiade Taiwan Universiade Taiwan Taipei 2017 70 kilos. What is this?
So I fought in Taiwan that time 2017 and the first fight, right, I won against I fought against Philippines. I won, but at the same time, you know, we became friends because he's a very nice guy and he was a good puncher.
Oh,
good puncher. And but it's a good experience as well. And then after the one, and then I won the first fight, but I was a little bit over like, yeah, I won the first fight.
Oh,
the second fight, and
you lost.
It wasn't very good. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I did my best though.
Okay,
my best.
Okay.
Just
okay. World rank 8.
Yeah. So that's because like from the university, right? It's like around, I don't know how. Yeah, the amount of countries, and then they calculated like the ranking.
Is your rank or is sports rank?
Sports rank.
Okay, so it is in the.
No, my rank in the sports.
Okay, your rank was 8th.
Yeah.
You got the 8th position in that whole sports that times. Wow. Okay. Nice. Okay. Next is the 14th World Wushu Championship, Russia, Kazan, 2017, 70 kg, world rank 9.
So I won against a fighter from Italy.
Oh.
And then and after that fought against Afghanistan as well. It was also a close fight, but at the same time it was some learning experience. It was fun. So actually I fought the entire fight with a left guard. Like I changed my guard to the left side and fought the entire fight.
But that's a surprise for your opponent, right?
Surprise for my opponent as well. And also due to this, I was fighting both sides. I fight Muay Thai and Sancho as well. And then also so that when I have I never stop, right? When your right leg is injured, I just change and I use my left. Kick. So I get experience for fighting left guard and right guard, both sides.
Okay. I got some Chinese character. I cannot read. Let it be. Okay. I fast forward. Now we go. Choweng Stadium Muay Thai fight, Thailand.
Choweng Stadium. Choweng Stadium in Koh Samui, Thailand that time. First time fighting.
This is the first time you
fought in Muay Thai, but then I was like very young that time.
Muay Thai.
Very young.
Okay. This is called a Muay Thai, right?
Muay Thai.
Okay, tell me about the Muay Thai. What is Muay Thai?
Muay Thai is like punching, elbows, knees, and kicks. And Wushu is punching, kicking, and throwing.
Muay Thai, you use
elbows and knees.
Elbows and knees. Is that like a Thai boxing we call?
Thai boxing, yeah. Thai boxing, Muay Thai is Thai.
Muay Thai is Thai boxing because I don't know why. Because if you said Muay Thai, then if you said Thai boxing, I got to know. But you said Muay Thai, right? Other term. Is that a Thai boxing? Oh, okay. Oh, you are a Thai boxer. That means, right?
Thai boxer and Wushu player.
Oh, Wushu player. Okay. Muay Thai. Okay. Thai boxing. Okay. So, is this Hong Kong national champion in Wushu Sanda
Oh yeah, that's like every time.
What is this?
Every time, because every time you fight in the international game, you have a selection game. So every year, just win and just go.
So if you become a winner of this Shanda, then you will be chosen to go
Yeah.
overseas, representing Hong
So
Kong.
just fight in Hong Kong national. You just every time you go overseas, you just fight in Hong Kong and then you go to overseas.
Okay. दर्शकवृन्द यो हङकङ नेसनल च्याम्पियन उसु स्यान्डामा चाहिँ पहिला प्रि सेलेक्सन जस्तै रहेछ यसमा जितेपछि मात्रै तपाईँ अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडीको रूपमा अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय गेममा जान सक्नुहुन्छ उनले चाहिँ हाउ मेनी टाइम्स यु won in this?
I think over maybe every year, like 7 years or 8 years.
7 years continuously.
Yeah.
You are the one
unless I don't join, because unless I feel like I wanna fight in Muay Thai for.
So in total, 7 years continuously, you became representative of Hong Kong to participate in the international game.
Yeah, I mean, I just pretty much every time.
Okay, so that's 2 times, right? This is 2 times, and 4 times Hong Kong national champion Wushu Shanda for 70 kgs category. So 2 times and 4 times, 6 times.
Actually, more than that.
More than that, but you mentioned only that. दर्शक अब उनले अब 7 चोटि भन्दा बढी हङकङको प्रतिनिधित्व गरेर होल हङकङको है फेरि हैन हङकङको नेपालीको कुरो होइन फेरि होल हङकङ चाइनिजलाई पनि जितेर यहाँ हङकङको राष्ट्रिय खेलाडीको रूपमा अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय गेममा जाने एकमात्र नेपाली. Said you are the one and only Nepalese who represent Hong Kong as a foreign national.
Yeah,
from Hong Kong, right?
Because, and also it's actually pretty interesting in a way, because people who fight in Sanda, right? Sanda fighters, you may not always like perform well in Muay Thai, whereas people who are
Sanda. Okay, tell me about the Sanda.
Sanda is like there's no ring, you see, so you have to move a lot, and you have to not fall outside the ring. If you go slowly, if you go out the ring, pam, you fall off, right, and then you lose. So you have to stay.
That sounds hard.
Because there's a platform where you have to it's like a sport, but it's not like a sport. It's an art actually. It's pretty fun.
Wow.
And then you utilize more side kicks, a lot of side kicks, a lot of reverse kicks, back fists, because there's no elbows and knees, right? But at the same time, you have a wrestling. So the wrestling part is the hard part. That not many people in Hong Kong might be used to the wrestling yet, apparently.
But as you said, you need to confine yourself within the space.
Yep. And then the wrestling, because not many people in Hong Kong are used to the wrestling, and but then that's what we practice a lot. There's the judo throws, the wrestling takedowns, and that is some strength that we have, especially in a street fight, and self-defense as well. Self-defense.
You must have high degree of control of your body,
Like you have to literally the most dangerous part and the useful part and the most,
because if you cross that line, then you will be disqualified right away, right?
Yeah. And you learn
that's the hardest part.
You learn the dangerous things to protect yourself and you're safe, which means you lift someone up over the shoulders and slam or go back, bam. That's it. You lift them, right? You can punch them and they protect themselves. Pump, fake it, and then go down, and they think you're gonna body shot, but you go down for the legs, lift up and over your head, or go down the floor. Or punch and then just throw them.
That includes the part of wrestling too, as you said.
But then you have to combine the difference. The magic in this is that you're utilizing punch, kick, and wrestling at the same time.
That is called Sanda, right?
Sanda.
Okay. दर्शकहरु सान्दा भनेको चाहिँ यो मलाई पनि थाहा छैन है सान्दा भन्ने गेम के हो यो चाहिँ एउटा लिमिटेड स्पेसमा एउटा सीमित एरियामा त्यही भित्र त्यो रेखाभित्र बसेर खेल्नु पर्ने त्यहाँबाट बाहिर गयो भने उ हार्यो हैन
I'm gonna use the elbows
अब यो पनि लाउनु पाउँदैन हैन अनि त्यो हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ बरु चाहिँ पछार्नु चाहिँ पाइयो रेस्लर जस्तो हैन तर त्यो एउटा सानो स्पेसमा खेल्नु पर्ने यो निकै कठिन रहेछ हैन Okay, this is how you play, right? Sanda. This is Sanda, right?
Sanda. But for Muay Thai, you have the elbows, the knees, and the difficult part about this is that usually people with a height advantage, they have a little advantage, but not all the time. Because you also have a different way of fighting. In Muay Thai, you focus on really hurting and injuring the opponent, breaking them down, and then it's not a point additional game; it's a deduction game. So it's not getting points.
Okay. तपाईलाई सुरुमा तपाईको पापाले गेम जोइन नगर भन्यो अनि पछि तपाई विनर भएपछि चाहिँ पापाले के भन्नुभयो त
He liked it afterwards. It's like we can change our beliefs, you know, and our beliefs shape our realities. You know? So what we believe, we can change it. Definitely, we can change it. I mean, I have full confidence in myself. I mean, losing is not something that's bad. Losing is what makes you strong in the long run.
So that means you proved yourself. Things can be done other way around.
Yeah. I mean, I began
not only the way you think, Papa. Yeah. I can change the world. It means your perception.
Because Dad was worried that I got hurt, right? I mean, at the beginning, I do get hurt, and then national game win, okay. He got a little bit confident. International game lose, and they were, oh, what happened? They were worried, right? And after the international game won, and then I was like, oh, better. And then after won, but also have lose, and sometimes win, and lose. But I didn't go back because there was some, because I wanted to go for the professional games. Just to, you know, more practical, right? And I want to actually give myself a challenge. So I have some friends who asked me to fight in some professional game, and after that I was like, okay,
if you participate in that kind of professional game, you can earn millions of dollars, right?
Not millions of dollars. You lose the money actually in Hong Kong. What? You lose money unless after you win, and then you can get some reputation and you teach. And you can earn money. Oh, but in Hong Kong is like,
but there is a commercial
place, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do this for the love. So challenge myself. Like I fought against a person called from Argentina Wushu champion. A Wushu champion from Argentina. He was a pretty strong guy. Good punches, good wrestler, MMA fighter. But yeah, I fought him in Hong Kong, and it was a good fight. So that competition was pretty much it built reputation.
Okay. So making money wise, how fruitful it is?
Well, making money wise, it depends on us actually. Not about the championship and the belts. It's actually belts is like you love the sport and you do it. But making money is about the intention we put into it, like how we value it, how we love it, and how we treat our let's say when you open a gym, how you express this love for other people, how you can add value to the community, and that's how the love comes back. So money is actually neutral. Money is like a form of energy, right? If you're gonna earn money for the sake of I want to get from you to add money to myself and just take value from you, you join or not, I'm not gonna teach you. They're not going to like it. But if they notice that you're caring, you wanna teach them so that they can become strong or as strong as you can, right? Then you treat them like you treat yourself, but in a more caring way, because they're another version of you, but another aspect of yourself. So you're really loving and teaching, and then people can feel it.
Yeah, but you know, whenever people reach in the level of championship, there is many doors.
Actually, I don't see myself as a champion or something. I see myself just as a normal person who just puts some effort into something and set an intention and achieve something, but that's what we do. That is our natural capacity. That is our natural who we are. We all can achieve this. It's just about whether or not we believe we can. Sometimes we thought we can, and then we just don't trust ourselves, right? But then it's a matter of confidence. Whether we can do something is just a matter of how we see ourselves.
Okay. What was your inspiration factors you got from to motivate yourself?
Bruce Lee, and then also to motivate myself is like just to always overcome the self, and there are no limits, right?
Yeah.
Using it as self-understanding to know why I lose.
So that means as you remember yourself who you are from the childhood, you are a sort of person who can always contemplate about the world and existence, yourself, like that.
Yeah, you can talk about anything of me, including politics.
Because you are seeing martial arts not as a martial art, but you are seeing martial art as a art of living life.
Yeah, who we are
in sort of way, like you are trying to find yourself through the martial art.
Definitely,
right?
Definitely.
Okay. So
understanding
yeah.
opponents, that other people, they're another aspect of me. So you don't hate them, but you learn from them. You learn about yourself. People get angry with you. They think there's you, but there's no you. So there's nothing to be afraid of.
Maybe your papa already scared to death to let you go in the game, right? And how was your mother?
My mom also.
She was also scared to death.
Oh my god, you look so skinny. Why?
Yeah.
Why do this?
Okay.
I'm like, I just love fighting because you have to lose weight, you see, and it's just part of the game, right? I just take it as a game.
But now they are proud of you, right?
I take it
not only you, we all of us who live in Hong Kong as a Nepalese, right? We proud of him because he is the champion of the Hong Kong.
I'm only a junior.
I'm junior.
But at the same time, junior with the love, you know, it's like the mentality, not be over proud, because there's nothing to be proud of. If you get proud, we go boom, we go down fast.
Yeah, but you seem to act very mature way. How you
like
get
in a
this?
race, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, like, because in a race, if you race, right, the first runner or the first, like a motorbike race or like a cycling race, if you're in the front, all the wind pam kind of, right? But sometimes if you're in the back, it doesn't matter. If you're in the back, you can kind of like follow and the wind does not hit you, and then usually the second person wins, not the first person. Not always. You don't always have to be proud, because it's a matter of observation to learn about who we truly are. So that means that there's nothing to be proud of, but it's good to lay low profile. People who don't expect you to be very, very proud, right? You can be, I mean, not bad, but people don't expect so much, but at the same time you can just give what you're more free to do what you want to. If you want to like go beyond the rules to do something good for the community, that's why not, you can do it, right? There's no limitations. But the first thing is not to be overly proud and to not because over proudness gives resistance, and there's so many resistance, and you cannot do what you want when you're proud. So it's not about pride, but it's about love.
Okay. You need to replace by love.
Yep.
Right. If you have any pride.
Yeah. But it's part of the process. So we don't be against pride. It's part of understanding who we are. The process.
Okay. As long as you understand yourself, then things will goes harmoniously. Right?
Because
so okay.
Because to me it's about why you live. You know, that's the reason. Like who you
are. You sound very philosophical, as you mentioned in your statement also. Like you are a very philosophical person. You philosophize the thing. I mean, right? You try to reason very rationally. How the things happen.
It's like a combination actually of two.
Right. But you are quite young. How did you get how you inherit all this kind of traits?
Reading books and
you do a lot of reading.
Certain books, like when I read, I don't just read the whole book, right? I like to like read some part and then just some part and some part, but understand. And unless some books that are very, very high vibration, I love especially one book that I would really, really recommend for everyone. Is
any book? What's that?
It's written by Paramahamsa Yogananda.
Wow.
And it's a really, really
that's an Indian guru, right?
Yeah, as like a
Paramahamsa.
Himalayan, not the only Himalayan guru. Yeah, he's a very great guru, yogi.
Oh.
And he talks about, you know, we are much more than who we are. It's like the things we think we are, the limitations, the separations, we are much more than that. Like,
you look very spiritual, man. you want to be a saint in future or
no? But I like to experience that, because like nowadays saints, or you know, to learn about spirituality, you don't have to like take off to the Himalayas, but it would be a good experience. But you could just study, you can do like do your duty, and harmoniously you can just do your own service to others. Okay. Right?
So what does it mean as spirituality? What is spirituality in your point of view?
Spirituality is the why I live. I mean, there is no other better reason because everything else without spirituality is like no direction. Because spirituality is to realize that the directions we set ourselves are just endless, you see. Like, I want to be this, I want to be champion, I want to be a best whatever, right? It's just temporary.
But people tend not to be people tend not to be spiritual in this young age. People get mature and they become act like a spiritual like after 60 or 50. But you seems very young, and you know you are talking very spiritually.
I'm just a junior, actually, really junior.
Yeah.
I have much to learn about this because about even the circumstances, and I have a lot to kind
But I got to know you have an interest in religion also. What is religion so far?
Religion, religion is pretty much, there's no difference between a religion and spirituality, but religion is like how people conceptualize certain religion and then they get into certain doctrines, you see. Like, there are no such thing as, I mean, there is religion, yes, but everything is like one.
So we need to go through religion to become spiritual?
Not always, but it's part of the process. You can, but it's not good to be too attached. When we're too attached, we say, I am this, you are that.
Or my path is
you are
better.
inferior, I'm superior. Then that is the downfall of spirituality. We have lost the concept already.
But in the market, the religion dictates the society.
Oh, definitely. Because you follow me, you get everything. You don't follow me, you're gonna go.
Does that lead our society?
That's why people have to
Developed.
understand themselves.
Yeah.
Like, everything is a reflection of who we are. Very much. Like, even religion, everything is self-realization.
Anyway, like Hindu guru also said, every road leads to Rome. Every religion leads to heaven, right?
It depends on how we see ourselves, actually. How
Okay.
we see ourselves. Back to self-realization. To realize the connection, and as long as it's like connection of people, and pretty much love, right? If it's going to bring hate and separation, then people can choose to do it. There's no right and wrong, but they will learn the hard way.
Okay. So it's nice to talk to you and regarding many things, including your achievement. Okay, we focus on a little bit about this belt. Can you explain once again? Sanda.
The material?
Yeah. The sanda is a. You don't need to return it.
You don't have to return it.
You own it for all life.
Actually, we can say we own it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But some belts are to be returned.
Yeah. But you own this is okay.
And this is also same, right?
But it's a matter of fact, like, I wouldn't be so attached to anything. Like, it's what made me, and it's a good memory, it's a good experience. It's something that made me who I am. It gave me what I have, but it's part of me. But at the same time, it's not only me.
Oh.
So I wouldn't be too attached.
So is there any next game you are participating?
Yeah, but when I get the career steady, and I'll go for the next game.
You are now engaged.
Personal Muay Thai instructor. And Wushu instructor.
That is you do for living?
In Pure Fitness Repulse Based Center.
Okay, that you do for living.
Yeah.
You are instructor.
Fitness instructor. As well, yeah. Fitness professional.
Okay. दर्शकवृन्द उहाँले चाहिँ अहिले एज अ फिटनेस प्रोफेसनल इन्स्ट्रक्टरको रूपमा आफ्नो जीविका चलाइरहनु भएको छ र उहाँले फेरि अब अर्को गेमको लागि नेक्स्ट गेम व्हेन इज गोना बी सो फार
I hold the games first because I'm focusing on the career right now to like stabilize career, take care of my family, establish an income, because I can't let my parents do all the financial. I have to focus on finance and as well do what I love, getting finance ready by doing what I love, giving what I have, and getting back what perhaps.
Okay.
I made this-
Now that means you. This is the time to focus
Yeah.
to make your financial situation stable or whatever, right?
Yeah.
As a responsible person. So afterwards you go on again for your trade. That is where you belong, right? Okay.
Actually, but it's not only what I want to do. Actually, I want to actually focus on as well everything, spiritual practice as well. That's
Okay.
the most important.
So
Not important, but that's what I feel like doing.
okay. So martial art is your part of life,
Part of the
One?
process.
and next is practice spirituality.
Actually, it's part of it as well. But spirituality, yeah, I want to just understand more about everyone and including me, our relationship, the love and the bond between everything, because everyone is connected, right?
Okay,
That
fine.
and
Uh,
and that connect point is like it's good to understand the concept, but the feeling and to master the self understanding, the emotions to express it. It's not just intellectual. It's not just logic reasoning. It's not just rational. It's mixed, not irrational. It's not rejecting, but it's a combination to get
Okay.
the feeling and to heal the world from within and be a better teacher and be a better martial artist.
oh wow, great. So means like you are seeking for wholeness.
Wholeness, everything, like it's the connection and peace,
The wholeness
So
of
that-
life.
so that I can be right. I'm not just gonna do it practically or intellectually, but I can be it, so that I can really influence and give good to the world and not lie to myself. But at the moment, I'm still not. I mean, I have maybe expectations for myself, but I'm still not quite there yet. You know,
Oh,
I want to.
okay.
I'm not. I want to be, but I know that's what I'm doing.
Okay. So that sounds great and very interesting to explore the everything where everything lies in front of us, right? So that's great. So maybe we are end of the episode. So okay. दर्शकवृन्द उहाँले धेरै नै अब यो एजमा 24 वर्षको उमेरमा यति धेरै बुझाइको उहाँको लेभल होइन एकदम परिपक्व छ होइन उनको रुझान चाहिँ तपाईँको अध्यात्मतिर पनि छ होइन जीवनलाई बुझ्ने सबै कोणहरूलाई उनले महसुस गर्न चाहन्छन् र यो संसारलाई अहिले जस्तो छ त्योभन्दा राम्रो बनाउन चाहन्छन् होइन करुणा प्रेम को जित होस् भन्न चाहन्छन् होइन एज अ यति सानो उमेरमा यति धेरै सोच्नु सक्नु त्यो निकै ठुलै उपलब्धि नै हो अब हामी कार्यक्रमको करिब करिब अन्ततिर आइसकेका छौँ फाइनली do you have anything left to say?
Oh, most importantly,
Yeah.
most important, what I would love to, what I really want to give the message was about one of the students in the school that I taught, the Wushu school in Buddha Prakash Wushu Guan in
Oh.
Chapati.
Oh.
He is currently suffering from a bone marrow disease, and he's unable to produce. He's a national player of Nepal, called AJ Tanam.
Okay, अजय what?
Ajay.
दर्शकवृन्द एउटा कुरो उनले भन्दैछ अहिले अजय कोब्रा उहाँ चाहिँ नेपालको अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडी नै हुन् अहिले चाहिँ उनी चाहिँ बोन म्यारोको समस्याबाट पीडित छन् होइन त्यो बोन म्यारो ट्रान्सप्लान्ट गर्नुपर्ने स्थिति छ र त्यसको लागि चाहिँ हामीले हङकङबाट उनले अब सहयोग उठाउँदैछन् होइन अनि यो क्याम्पेनमा उनी लागेका छन् ओके
So I would love your campaign Toza. And I have his information as well. Perhaps like if it's possible to show afterwards the information.
Okay.
And he would it would be really appreciated if you can if all of our community can support AJ Tamang. The reason being is because we may think, why are we supporting him? I mean, there are so many people to support, and what can that do? It's just one person. But, as long as we can support just one person, that makes a great difference. So whether or not we support, it's about it reflects upon it's just seeing him as a part of who we are ourselves. Like he's someone who's representing Nepal, and he's also someone that is fighting for us. He fights in a lot of even international, like Wushu. He's a national Wushu player. So, he's really fighting for life.
Yeah.
Right?
Would you like to campaign and to fundraise for him?
Yeah, I would love to campaign and fundraise for him. Especially like from our Nepalese, even though we are a minority, but that does not mean that in our heart we are minor, right?
Yeah.
As much as we can. I mean, we do for our own people. We can fight for another flag. We cannot fight for our own self. We have to fight for our own people as well. That's why I fought for Nepal in this one. But it's just a sign, a symbol.
Okay.
But he needs us because at the moment still 15 lakh.
Okay, 15 लाख.
15 lakh.
ओके दर्शकवृन्द, उहाँले एउटा क्याम्पेन यहाँ गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ, सहयोगको अपिल गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ। अजय कोब्रा भन्ने नेपालको अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडी, उसु खेलाडी हुन्। उनी अहिले जीवन र मरणको दोसानमा छन्, हैन? उनलाई अहिले बोन म्यारो प्रत्यारोपण गर्नको निमित्त 15 लाख जति पुगेको छैन। 30 लाख जतिको बजेट हो, 15 लाख पुगेको छैन। र हङकङवासी नेपालीहरूले हामीले सहयोग गर्नको लागि उहाँले अपिल गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ। र तपाईहरु कोही सहयोग गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ भने हैन, सहयोग गर्न सक्नुहुँदछ। र उहाँको भनाइ के रह्यो भने अहिले सहयोग कति जनालाई गर्ने साध्य छैन भन्ने प्रश्न आउँदछ, हैन? तर पनि अब हामीले कम्तीमा एक जनालाई सहयोग गरौँ भने उसले पनि त्यो सहयोगलाई बिर्सँदैन अथवा त्यो सहयोगको महत्त्वलाई बुझ्दछ र उसले आफ्नो जीवनलाई बुझ्दछ। किनभने उनी आफै पनि एउटा उसु नेपाली अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडीको नाताले नेपालको प्रतिनिधित्व गर्छन्। नेपालकै शानको लागि उनले जीवन अर्पेका छन् र उनी जस्तो नक्षत्रलाई, गहनालाई बचाउन नेपालीको नाताले हाम्रो कर्तव्य पनि हो। हाम्रो अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय उसु खेलाडी हङकङको तर्फबाट प्रवीण विश्वकर्माजीले भन्नुभएको छ, हामी यहाँ हङकङमा अल्पसंख्यक भए तापनि हाम्रो दिल सानो छैन। हामी अल्पसंख्यक हामी हौ यहाँ, तर हाम्रो दिल अल्पसंख्यक हैन, हाम्रो ठुलो हृदय छ भनेर भन्नु चाहनुहुन्छ। अनि तपाईहरु कोही सहयोग गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ भने उहाँलाई सम्पर्क राख्न सक्नुहुन्छ। उहाँको टेलिफोन नम्बर छ, मोबाइल नम्बर छ 98 19 66 20 98 19 66 20। अंग्रेजीमा भन्छु म 9819 6620 9819 6620 हैन। तपाईहरुले उनलाई फोन यो नम्बरमा फोन गरेर तपाईले गच्छेले भ्याउनुहुन्छ कति सहयोग गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ, ढोका खुल्ला छ र कृपया तपाईले सक्दो सहयोग गर्नुहोला। आजदेखि नै यो सहयोगको ढोका उनले खोलेका छन्। Okay, I made it in Nepal.
Thank you so much. Because the thing is, like, when you go to Nepal and teach, you realize one thing. I learn more than I teach. Because I learn how self-disciplined and how willing people are to learn something without anything. They're not looking for money.
नेपालको स्मरण पनि उनलाई संस्मरण पनि धेरै एकदम गजबको रहेछ हैन। Can you repeat again?
Because I learn more than I teach. I learned about how they are.
उनी एउटा टिचर पनि हुन्, इन्स्ट्रक्टर पनि हुन् हैन। तर उनले जति सिकाउँछन् मानिसहरूलाई उसुको बारेमा, ताइक्वान्डोको बारेमा, मुय थाईको बारेमा, त त्यो भन्दा बढी उनले नेपाल गएर सिकेछन् नेपालीहरुबाट हैन। नेपाली त उनको प्रोनाउन्स त्यति साह्रो राम्रो छैन, तर उनी सिक्ने क्रममा छन्, सिक्छु भनेका छन्। Then what?
Because I learn more than I teach, because I learn from their courage, their love, their will to train without not looking for anything. They're not looking for money. They're not looking for fame.
नेपाली खेलाडीहरु चाहिँ उनले यस्तो पाए हैन। नेपाली जाति भनेको चाहिँ केही पाउनको लागि उनले केही कुरो गर्दैन अरे क्या हैन। केही कुरो गर्नको लागि उनले केही कुरो पाउने हिसाबले लोभले त्यो गरेको हुँदैन, त्यस्तो पाएछन्। उनको अनुभव त्यस्तो रहेछ हैन। केही पाउनु छैन र पनि उनले चाहिँ दत्तचित्त भएर आफ्नो कर्ममा लाग्छन्। यो चाहिँ नेपालीहरुको एउटा स्वभाव उनी त अब हङकङमै जन्मेको हङकङमै हुर्केका नेपालका नेपालीहरू कस्ता हुन्छन् थाहा छैन हैन एकदम अनुशासित हैन बिना चाहिँ तपाईको एउटा प्रतिफल आफ्नो कर्म गर्ने सहयोग गर्ने दयालु हैन प्रेमिल उनले पाए yes
because they're looking for like self-disciplined for really that's what they do the love of the sport they are actually self-disciplined and they're doing it for the love they actually experience and enjoy but at the same time they put their heart into it and that's something that I learned that is much you can't
खेलकुदलाई चाहिँ धेरै नै माया गरेको नेपालीहरूले पाएछ हैन अब उनीहरूले खेलकुदलाई यति माया गर्छन् कि आफ्नो छोराछोरीलाई भन्दा खेलकुदलाई माया गर्छन् त्यस्तो नेपालीहरूको चाहिँ एउटा अनुशासन उनले देखेछन् त्यसकारण पनि यो बिरामी मान्छे अजय कोब्रालाई हामीले बचाउनु पर्यो त्यसको लागि हामीले सहयोग गर्नु पर्यो भनेर उनले अपिल गर्छन् ओके एनीथिङ एल्स यु हेभ टु से on the way to end this program you can talk in Nepalese too
हजुरहरूलाई सबैलाई धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद मलाई मेरो कस्तो धेरै कुरा गर्छ अनि म माफ गर्नुहोस् म किनभने मेरो नेपाली सबै कुरा गर्नु म के आउँदैन स्पेशली लाइक धेरै 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 कुरा गर्दैन थोरै थोरै आउँछ सिम्पल नेपाली बेसिक सधैँ दिनको दिन एभ्री डे कुरा गर्न सक्छ तर मलाई लाग्छ धेरै खुसी लाग्छ यदि हजुर मेरो कुरा सुन्छ म धेरै खुसी लाग्यो अनि यदि हजुरहरूलाई छैन म पनि छैन म हजुरहरूको मान्छे हो अनि धेरै धन्यवाद अनि म के भन्छ मेरो राम्रो स्टुडेन्ट हो भाइ हो यस्तो कोब्रा कृपया उसलाई मद्दत गर्नुहोस् किनभने आज मेरो के फेम के गर्छ के रेपुटेसन इम्पोर्टेन्ट होइन तर आफ्नो न्यू जेनेरेसन आफ्नो मान्छेको सपोर्ट नम्बर 1 हो यस्तो साँच्चै हो मेरो नेपाली कुरा होइन तर म कृपया हजुरहरूले मलाई बुझ्छ उसलाई मद्दत गर्नुहोस् ल यो मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेन्ट कस्तो लाग्छ धेरै धेरै मान्छे किन अर्को मान्छे मद्दत गर्नु किन उसलाई मद्दत गर्नु सबै मान्छे मद्दत गर्दैन तर एउटा मान्छे सबै डिफ्रेन्स हो अनि ऊ स्पेसली एउटा नेसनल प्लेयर हो यदि उसलाई मद्दत गर्न सक्छ यदि ऊ पनि नमद्दत गर्नु कस्तो हाम्रो नेपाली मान्छेलाई मद्दत गर्नु हो हाम्रो माया हो हाम्रो आफ्नो मान्छे आफ्नो राम्रो मान्छे हो कृपया उसलाई मद्दत गर्नुहोस् मलाई मद्दत गर्न पर्दैन तर पर्छ यदि मलाई मद्दत गर्नु हजुरलाई मद्दत गर्नु लाइक वी आर वान राइट वी आर सेम हाम्रो एउटा मान्छे हो अनि ऊ मद्दत गर्नुहोस् कृपया
ल तपाईँले भनिहाल्नुभयो मद्दत मैबाट सुरु गर्छु ल मैबाट ल है ल यो चाहिँ हाम्रो अझै कोब्राको लागि
हजुर
100 रुपैयाँ मैले दिएँ
एउटा क्याम्पेन
गरेँ होइन ल चाहिँ नि होइन ल दर्शकवृन्द जाँदा जाँदै उहाँले अब हामी नेपालीहरू एक आपसमा सहयोग गर्नुपर्छ तपाईँकै मान्छे हो म तपाईँहरूले माया गर्नुहोस् मलाई भनेर आह्वान गर्नुभयो अजयजीलाई पनि हामीले बचाउँ भनेर भन्नुभयो होइन र अब समयले डाँडा काटिसकेको छ धेरै लामो अन्तर्वार्ता पनि भयो हामी आजको यस एपिसोडबाट बिदा हुन चाहन्छौँ फेरि पनि अन्य एपिसोडहरूमा हाम्रो कार्यक्रमलाई फरक ढङ्गले लाने कोसिस हामी गर्नेछौँ आज हामीलाई प्रविधिमा साथ दिनुहुने मित्र हुनुहुन्थ्यो देवमान लिम्बू उहाँ व्यवस्थापक NHD स्टुडियोको व्यवस्थापक पनि हुनुहुन्छ र आजको प्रस्तुता म क्रान्ति सुब्बा नेपाल HDD च्यानलबाट अर्को समयसम्मको लागि बिदा हुन चाहन्छु धन्यवाद दर्शकवृन्द नमस्कार
giving everything they had. That roundhouse. 嗰邊再數啊！再數啊！嗰邊。單啲睇衫，最尾話做咩啊？單啲落衫。嗰邊再數。再數啊！
That's a strict referee we have there, experienced referee in Nhdd. That red fighter walked away and was penalized.
And now the
wasn't required to mount the same kind of fight that some of his teammates have.
So we've got Lebanon up again, Eli Bou Gabriel, and he's going to be fighting Praveen Robin Biswakama from Hong Kong. Well, how about that? Jumping, bounding, and almost using the Lei Thai as a trampoline. I wonder if that's going to work out the same as Jamil Atmane on the first day. If you don't know the story of Jamil Atmane, well, it's almost a textbook Sander story. He forward rolled into the ring and he was carried out. And that was about 4 minutes later. And that's how brutal Sander can get. And these are just the early rounds, remember. Really is going to be a fight for the best, as you'd expect.
Lebanon, we see some heavy punches coming from both of these fighters.
Well, 15 seconds in and they're both scoring high already. This could be a crack-up.
Two solid fighters, about the same height there in the 70 kilograms. So we have two fighters.
It's
throwing
heavy
some
enough.
solid punches.
Yeah, heavy enough for the knockout, fast enough as well.
That's right.
Well, Eli of Lebanon, the Lebanese fighter, is maxed out at 6, and Praveen at 4. The advantage definitely falling into the red corner. I should really say the red side. There are no corners in Sander.
No, the corners are for the sideline judges.
That's right, yeah, the corners are strictly for the judges. Oh, that looked like a dangerous kick.
And it looks
and it looked like it landed as well. So, Lebanese fighter still up on the points here. And a big roll there.
Took a little while, but he finally got Hong Kong down.
Well, we've seen some great fights today. Still, though, pretty black and white when it comes down to only 2 went to third rounds.
Sure.
And with 8 fights left after this, I wonder what we'll see.
Hong Kong really trying to make sure that they move ahead here, because you see some exchanges of thigh kicks and exchanges of punches. That's a strict referee we have there, experienced referee in Nhdd. That red fighter walked away and was penalized.
And now the scores, a couple of kicks there just to get Hong Kong back in it.
Right.
Non-judges scored them both at 10 apiece.
He's calling them in. Hong Kong is the aggressor there, and Lebanon having a little trouble. Legs look like they're getting a little rubbery.
Praveen Robin Biswakama has managed to turn the tide in this round. And these 3 points that he's holding, which he's just earned in the last 30 seconds, might just be enough. And the Lebanese fighter's looking tired now.
Wow.
Oh,
that's a straight kick to the groin.
That's a low blow, and it might have been intentional.
Well, it was a kick that was just straight up.
He's looking okay.
But Hong Kong got the penalty. Red side got the penalty.
Look at the scoring on this one, Tony. It's going through the roof.
So here was where Hong Kong really got some coaching that said, and the difference was those points they started mounting with thigh kick.
Yeah.
He started mounting point after point after point, and at one point was egging his opponent on. Come on in, come on in.
And this really is 15-8, 8-7, 17-10, 18-8, 16-8.
And they were pretty well matched early on.
Yep.
There was one of those thigh kicks that we talked about.
That's I'm sure just for recovering from that low blow.
That's right.
You did well.
He's telling him he turned the fight around.
He did, absolutely. And not only that, he turned it around the last minute. It wasn't, a sudden flurry of points that he then battled back. He knew what he had to do, and so translate that for me, Tony. What's he saying?
He's telling him when he gets into that clinch, he can throw Lebanon. He told him to use his soy jiao, but he gave him a huge thumbs up, and it's primarily for the way he battled back in that fight. You could see the fighter's
Yeah.
recognition, and you can expect to come out. We saw that fighter finishing that round with a surge of energy, and he's going to come out with that energy.
Both these fighters have really been
There's
putting
the
in
throw
the
that he
there you
told
go.
him to use.
And you're absolutely right. You know, I told you, I never doubted you ever, but it was absolutely perfectly read. He had nothing to go on, no notes or anything. You just saw that.
He just pushed him off, and he earned a card in his pocket for one of the push-offs, and you can see how slowly Red is getting up.
He's got a flag off. Yeah, it really does look all over unless he gets that takedown. He's hanging on right now to Praveen, and Praveen is moving ahead in points. He's got the flag off. He's close here. He could get a push off. Didn't go for it. Went for the
give him
roll.
that throw. He told him to give some throws, and he's got another thumbs up from his coach.
And this is how the points are rolling up. So everything now.
He's going to push off maybe here.
Looks like he's going to push off.
He did, but they both go off.
Look how slowly Ellie gets back into the ring.
You can see that he's pretty spent there.
Yeah.
He can be pushed off pretty easily, and there he goes.
And I don't think he's going to be getting up too quickly.
Not much left in his legs, and the round is over.
Well, he can't get back into the platform in the late tie, and I think even his coach is going to spare him and give him some air by taking the head. Look at him. He's absolutely flabbergasted.
But he left it all there on the late tie.
He left it all there, and he's now coming back just about. He's spinning out. Don't mean to laugh at these fights. It's funny to see that the amount that they put in just 4 minutes in 2 rounds, they go from bouncing up on their feet to just totally. And as I said, as a boxing fan, I see boxers after 12 rounds that aren't as tired as this.
And here, this is a case of 2 fresh fighters, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's right. They did not have morning fights.
That was what 1 round took out of him.
Yeah.
And then hanging on to that 2nd round. But all the credit to hongkong for being able to turn that around and giving up. The thigh kicks took a toll on his legs. You can probably see a little shading there on his legs from the thigh kicks.
So up next, Italy versus Ukraine. We've seen.
仲有1分鐘啊！你最少要頂3分鐘啊！ cho 2-3-1. Thôi cầu chung. Ok.
Because he's in the clinch.
So yeah, now we have a clear 5 points for most of the judges. But tired, I can see that, Tony, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Spinning, but not enough. And him trying to pick him up, and he takes him down. That should be a point for red. Let's see what happens. That's it.
Yeah.
Point for red.
So
that edged him, but we still know what happens in the last 30 seconds of a fight. So
this is going to be very close.
25 seconds, this fight can go either way. Both of these fighters really giving everything. They had that roundhouse kick, should have given him some points, but no, looks like the Ukraine got a few points there.
Now his
spinning back fist,
his
earned him a
coaches
point.
are calling.
Roundhouse earned some points for Hong Kong. We are down to 12 seconds, and it's really iffy here.
Well,
Some
it's been
judges are
scored.
not
It
seeing-
should be.
Okay.